Welcome to ISBT channel. Myself Pradipta Jena. Now I'm going to start a special class for you. Syllogism. A very important chapter in reasoning, especially for IBPS Bank PO, SSC and other examinations, PSU examinations. A very important chapter. So myself Pradipta Jena, welcome to everybody again, once again. My contact number is 977-621-6158 and 90780-57008. Both are my also WhatsApp numbers. Specially batch now starts for IBPS U and Odisha State Staff Selection Commissions and ASO exams. Okay, my dear friends, students, you can now pay monthly installments only 1,450 rupees. Daily 3-hour classes. Okay. Now you can click on www.isbtonline.com. It's a very useful website, free e-learning. Everything is here in this website. Okay. Now we're going to start the chapter Syllogism, especially. It's a very useful chapter. The chapter name is Syllogism. SYLLOGISM. Okay. What do you mean by syllogism? Very important chapter, 5 questions. Comes in especially IBPS PO or clerk. IBPS PO और clerk में 5 क्वेश्चन आता है और it is also helpful for RBI, Grade B and other banking examinations. Okay. So पहले हम जानना पड़ेगा what do you mean by syllogism? What do you mean by syllogism? Syllogism is a Latin word. It is a Latin word, Greek word, which means logic. Which means logic. Okay, which means logic. So, what do you mean by logic again? Logic means in practical sense, logic means argument. Argument. Okay. After argument, a person can reach the final step, that is conclusion. Conclusion or conclusions. So, we can say in practically, what do you mean by syllogism? Syllogism means if you avoid 2 things, 2 elements, we can directly say that syllogism is one type of conclusions. Syllogism is one type of conclusions by virtue of argument on the basis of maximum possibilities. Okay, what do you mean syllogisms? We can write the definition. Definition क्या है? So, syllogism can be defined as, it can be defined as the conclusion or conclusions draw from the given statement or statements by virtue of arguments. Okay, by virtue of arguments, how? On the basis of maximum possibilities. Okay, so we can say, what do you mean by syllogism? Syllogism, one type of conclusions draw from the given statement or statements by virtue of arguments on the basis of maximum possibility, maximum possibilities, minimum possibility, maximum possibilities. Okay, so where there is statement, there must be conclusions. We can draw the statements, conclusions from the statements. So here there is statement, there must be a conclusions. Okay, so to form a statement, particularly in syllogism, to form a statement or statements, to form a statement or statements, particularly in syllogism, there are basic elements. What are the basic elements required? Next step is write down the basic elements. What are the basic elements, dear students? Now see, what are the basic elements? Number one, sum. Okay. Number two, all. Number three, none. Okay. There are three basic elements are required to form a statement, in particularly in syllogism. Okay. What are the basic elements? Some, all, and none. Some, all, and none. Okay. Then come to the methodology. Methodology. To solve the questions, we can adopt two types of methods. Number one is the analytical method, logical methods. Second one is analytical method, or we can say deductive method. Analytical method or deductive methods. And second one is Venn diagram method. Okay, Venn diagram method. So Venn diagram method is very easier than the earlier one. The Venn diagram method is very authentic methods. In deductive method, you have to remember some formula. Okay, but in Venn diagram method, we can find the answer logically and practically, that mathematically. So I think the Venn diagram method is easier than the earlier one. In particularly nowadays, long syllogisms. Okay, so now you have to remember the some formula or rules. Now today I am giving you only 10 rules, only 10 rules. You should follow these rules and you can solve all problems. Okay, the rule number one, that is, you can say single statement. single statements. Okay. The example 1 or rule 1. Rule means first a statement is given. Statement is given. For example, sum A R B. Suppose sum A R B is given. Sum A R B is given. Sum A R B is given. So, okay, we can write what are the conclusions. By the help of Venn diagram, we can draw the picture. Suppose this is the set of A and this is the set of B. Okay. Some A or B, some part of A are in B and some part of B are also in A. Okay. So from this picture, this is figure 1. This is figure 1. This is minimum. This is minimum. You can say this is minimum. Sum A or B. In maximum, we can also draw in second pictures. That is, this is A, this is B. Okay, we can draw again. A and B are may be equal. A or may be equal. This is maximum. Suppose this is 10%. 10% of B, A are in B, and suppose this is 80% of A are with B. Here, 100%. A very interesting chapter. Look at this picture. This is minimum. This is maximum. Come to again. Sum A or B. Here, sum A or B in 10% में A, some part of A are in B, and it is also in the second picture, second figure, figure 2 में some part of A are also in B. In third figure, all part are with B and all B are with A. This is maximum 100%. This is figure, third figure. So now come to the statement sum A or B. So hence sum A or B means A का कुछ पार्ट B में है और B का कुछ पार्ट A भी A में है. So automatically we can draw conclusion sum B are A 100%. Okay, in the second picture we can draw also a question arises in our mind. Some B are not A or some A are not B. In the first picture, some part of A are not in B. Also in second picture, some part of A are also not in B. But in third picture, all A are B. So hence, we cannot say some A or B are not B or A. We cannot say. We cannot say because in the second picture and first picture, we can draw some A are not B. But in the third picture, we cannot draw some A or B. For example, we can take, for example, in a class. In a class, there are suppose 10 students. In a class, there are some students, 10 students. Okay, like this, A, B, C, D, like this. I can say A, B, C are pass in the examination. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Z. A to Z. A to Z. There are suppose 10 students in a class. I am telling there are 10 students class, A, B, C are pass in the examination. Can I say other 7 are fail? No, because it is not clearly said that in the statement the other 7 are fail. If the statement is there are 10 students in the class, only 3 are fail. Only 3 are fail. A, B, C are fail. At that time, we may say other 7 are fail. If only A, B, C are pass, we can say other 7 are fail. Unless until only is not given, we cannot say other 7 are fail, because it does not mention in statement clearly the other D, E, F, G, H, I, J are fail. Hence, it is a logic. In general sense, we can say A, B, C are pass, other 7 are fail. But in logical way, we cannot say other 7 are fail, because it does not mention in the statement clearly that other 7 are fail. Okay, like this, we apply this method. Sum A or B, sum A or B, sum A or B. In a general sense, a person can assume some portions of A, some part of A are in B. But how many percent of A are in B does not mention clearly. So it may be 10%, it may be 8%, it may be 100%. But from 10%, from 80%, from 100%, we can draw some B or A. Okay? All से सम ले सकता है, लेकिन सम से all ले नहीं सकता है. Okay, so we clear that. We final conclusion क्या है? Write down is very important things. For student, this question में confusion होता है. Okay, now I clear your confusion from a positive. Write down note from a positive statement. Okay, we cannot draw any negative conclusion or conclusions. Okay, a very important things. बहुत स्टूडेंट कंफ्यूजन होता है, पिक्चर को देखकर कंफ्यूजन होता है. Some A are B, some part of A are not in B, so hence some A are not B, and also some part of B are also in not A, some B are not A, but this is not correct. Okay, we are now proof this is minimum, this is maximum. Minimum और maximum में जो common है, that is our conclusions. The common things which are in minimum में और maximum में, that is our final conclusion. So I hope you will understand. From a positive statement, we cannot draw and at any cost any negative conclusion or conclusions. Okay, from a positive statement, we can draw only positive conclusions. Okay, this is the पहला वाला example था, rule 1, that is sum. पहले मैं बताया था sum, all, none. Now come to the rule number 2.